All right, so here we have a 2013 Nissan Leaf, and they have a driver's door handle that is starting to separate. It still is operational, but it is coming apart. So we're going to go ahead and replace it with this part we got from Auto Parts Direct to You. So we'll go ahead and start taking the inner door panel apart so we can access the back side of the handle. All right, so to remove the inner door panel, we have a couple little trim pieces to remove. Behind the door handle, we have one. So we have a 10 millimeter bolt right here. Right, then we need to remove the window switch here. We'll just come in at the bottom. Okay, so we want to lift on the back, and then the front is slid into a groove, a lock. Go ahead and remove our connectors. And we have a 10 millimeter screw right here. All right, so the next is we have push pins all around the outside here, so we're just going to go ahead and give the bottom a nice little pull. Work our way all the way around. All right, so we'll go ahead and unattach our cables to our handle. So we'll go ahead and peel back our vapor barrier very nicely here. All right, so to take the handle off, we have an access point right here for one T25 bolt we need to remove. We also have some rods for the door lever going to the latch. We need to remove a little short rod that has a clip on the top. So we'll go ahead and do the clip now. Maybe. There we go. We'll go ahead and take our screw out. Yeah, it's like I gotta pull it. Okay, so our bolt stayed. This is the clip that we did. We had to unlock it and then slip the rod out. So this is our lock cylinder. We do have a new piece to replace on this that came with the new handle. We'll go ahead and put this aside for now. All right, so we're going to remove this handle from here. So once we remove this piece here, this handle will slide outward to pull off. We do have some wires connected on this side, on this other side here. All right, so they're pretty tight. We'll go ahead and remove those wires, connectors there. All right, so I disconnected the two wires. Inside here, there was also a hold down that I had to release. You can see the wires there. Okay, so they just wrapped around and looped. Okay, so here's our old handle. So the reason why we're replacing it was everything was functional with the levers and how it worked, but how the chrome and the actual handle, that was what was happening when they pull on the handle to open it. They were separating the chrome off of it. So that's the reason why that was replaced, or being replaced. Okay, so here's our new part. We want to kind of, you can see there's the chrome tab right there broke off. That's what holds the chrome onto the other plastic. So we want to make sure that all of our connectors, everything is the same styling. The other piece that we got was for our key. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go ahead and put our new one on. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and install our new door handle. All right, so this is our old one. Looks like there is a trim, like a little plastic trim to separate the handle from the actual door. There's one here too. So we need to remove that off of our old piece. All right, so we'll go ahead and feed our wires in. Okay, so when we put it in, we're going to be pushing it in and then into the door to get it to clip. All right, so then we can see our operation. All right, so now we want to go ahead and put our lock back in. All right, so our screw stayed in the holder there. Go ahead and thread it back in. Now we reattach our rod. Okay. All right, so now we need to make our connections inside here, so don't want to forget that. Okay, so we're going to put our vapor barrier in. I guess we could really test it to see if it is a big headache if something's not put together right. You close the door, you have the door panel on, it doesn't work. It's a big headache. You have to take the driver's seat out to be able to get the door panel off, to be able to get back in. So to see, just to simulate it, if we take our screwdriver and we would act like the door and we would latch it, and then once we pull on our handle, it will release. So that just ensures that once we close the door that we're not going to have any issues. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put in this one's our door lock. This one's for the pull handle. Okay, so go ahead and pull our wires through for our window switch. What was that? Oh, we lost one of our. All right, so these are the push pins that hold the door panel on. Looks like we lost one. All right. More wires. Alright, then we just push our push pins in. Unlock, lock. All right, and we're all set.